everyone, it's Desiree, and we are back with card number 2, or should I say card number 2, 3, and 4. We are going to pull in a little bit of simplicity with the not too shabby 6x6 paper pad called Delicate Pumpkins as part of their quarterly August release. Very different colors here for the fall, but I absolutely love them. Pale pinks and beiges and blues and greens, oh my. I've just grabbed some of the pattern papers, and I grabbed 2 for each card. I wanted to create mats, so I'll have 1 for my background, and the backgrounds are all cut to 4 by 5 1/4, and then we stop measuring. I know I drive everybody crazy with this, but guys, have fun with the process. I just cut the paper down to what's pleasing to my eye, whether if the background has a lot going on, I maybe want to see more of it. If it's just a small print, maybe I just want to see less and I'm using it at a mat. And that's what I did here. So the background cut to that 4 by 5 1/4 is its own mat. It's got some type of a design going on there that you can see. I then used white cardstock for my next mat. I used the softer colors, whether it was the beige, the blue, or the pink, to pull out these beautiful die cuts. Now, the paper pad is called Delicate Pumpkins. And the ephemera is also matching the Delicate Pumpkins as well. You can see I grabbed a couple of those pieces and I just collaged. For those of you that know me, I love to collage pieces together. That top piece was pushed up with some double-sided foam. And in no time, we have a beautiful card. Now, you might be saying, where's the sentiment? Our cards don't necessarily have to have a sentiment. We can make them note cards, and that's what I love to do. Let the pattern paper do the work, let the ephemera do the work, and why cover it up? Why cover all that beauty up? All 3 of these cards are standard A2 size cards, which means they're 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. 2 of them are going to be a portrait, which means they're top folding, and then the one that I'm working here, is going to be a landscape, which means it'll open on the side. Same thing, I have my background paper cut to 4 by 5 1/4, and then I know somebody will be upset. But again, just have fun. Look at your ephemera pieces. Look at what you're making pop up. I'm using that white frame so that I don't lose that background piece. And then this ephemera, I want that to stand out as well. That background piece, the first mat, has a lot going on. You could lose the ephemeras when we put those down. I've used this beautiful stump and these just wonderful floral pieces just coming out from behind. Again, collaging, adding to what's already there to this log. And then we're going to add to this. And I'm going to do that with double-sided foam squares. So on that log, there's a nice size butterfly there. But in the ephemera pack, there's also a nice size butterfly. So I'm going to replace that one with this one and just put it right over that area there. There was also a butterfly. I think it's a butterfly. Yeah, I'm going to say it's a butterfly. That's also going to the side, and we're going to add that using our double-sided foam squares as well to prop that up. So don't be afraid to layer on top of your ephemera pieces. It's a way to get your dimension, get your texture. You could even take that same log and fussy cut the one pumpkin out and prop that up again to get a different look from your ephemera. Just because it's already set doesn't mean that we can't fussy cut it as well. Now, having the ephemera pieces, oh yes, just makes it so much easier for us. Yay! Especially those that don't like to fussy cut, and that would be me. I am raising both hands. But, you know, it's a necessary evil. using this beautiful plaid for our background. Again, all of these background layers here, I know, 4 by 5.25. And again, just have fun with your other mats. My mats that come in later after that base are based off of the ephemera that I'm using. Is it a large collage that I'm doing? Is it a narrow collage that I'm doing? Am I going to do it in a straight line, vertically or horizontally? Am I going to build a circle with it? Those all play in my mind with the ephemera. Just had to use these 3 large pumpkins. These colors, you would not think of these colors for fall, but wow, such an impact, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to place that 3rd one down, and then I grabbed the smaller cluster with this lantern. And again, I'm looking at that lantern. There was another lantern that was separate from the separate in the ephemera pack, and we're going to do that same thing. We're going to take that ephemera. Yes, I'm propping this piece up. I do love a lot of dimension, a lot of layers. Yes, it makes your card thicker when we mail it, so it is something to consider. But I do just love that look. If you do not like dimension, that's okay. You could simply add a piece of scrap cardstock behind to just give a little, just a hint of the dimension. I like to go all for it. I've pulled that individual lantern. I've placed even more double-sided foam squares on top of that, and I'm putting it in the same spot where the original lantern is. We have another butterfly that we are going to add as well. Again, adding more double-sided foam squares behind that one. We'll remove that release paper and get that set down onto our card. And I'm placing it in the same spot where the original one was, that was on that one piece. And just look at all of that dimension. The card is just coming at you. And that's what I love about doing that with the ephemera pieces. Here are our 3 cards shown in real time. Again, I love to call this simplicity. And sometimes when we use simple tasks, let the pattern paper do the work, let our ephemera add that dimension and collage with it. It's simplistic, but they are elegant. And I think the tones and the colors of this pattern paper just make it happen as well. So I hope you enjoy these. Again, just a touch of the simplicity that I love to do. But everything made this easy. Again, the products that I used will be listed down below, along with the Not Too Shabby shop, so you can see the entire collection. There is more to Fall is Coming, and that is what it's called. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you thumbs up, make sure you hit the bell, because there's one more video coming using the products that I have. Again, enjoy. Smile as we create our art. Don't get frustrating. Enjoy the process and keep moving forward. Never throw anything away. You never know what it comes out to be. But remember what is still most important to me, guys. Always be creative, and I will talk to you in the next one. Till then.